This whole censored type ordeal is coming to America.
So you got to fight against it.
You can't beat it, bro. All those
This guy, fresh with the defeatist mindset once again.
Hold on. They spent years and generations coming to this point of control. You think they're gonna stop now? No. Same thing with feminism. They worked years to become women of power. They're not going back now, bro.
Okay, so why are you fighting against feminism but not against censorship?
No, I'm not fighting anything.
So what the fuck are you doing here?
I'm telling the truth, bro. Nick, I'm telling the truth.
I think most people with a brain that have seen this podcast have always wondered what Fresh is doing there. The guy seems to bring nothing to the table, just like the donut women that he brings on the podcast. Even Myron's laughing at the Muppet.
Telling the truth about what? About how it's hopeless or about what's...
About how it's hopeless. Yes, it is.
Okay.
That's a fact. Read your Quran. Read your Bible.
Right. Okay, the end times is a separate conversation. If it's hopeless...
It's not separate. It's all tied together.
But sure. If it's hopeless, then what's the point of being on a podcast?
That's the point.
No, that's not.
Because one thing leads to another. If you know what's happening in real time, right? You should have a plan of action to proceed. And then, if you want the truth, God is the truth. So that's the answer. Not, oh yeah, these people is no. God's the truth. Go to him. This world's a test. All this other shit, politics, other shit, isn't that important. It is important to some level, but not the main take.
What the fuck's this brother trying to say? I understand the words that came out of his mouth, but it still made absolutely no sense. If this guy can be a podcaster, then we can all make it as whatever we want.
Would you agree or would you disagree?
Well, that you kind of avoided my question. If you're saying that it's pointless speaking about censorship and speaking about feminism, then why are we on this podcast?
No. I'm saying to fight it by yourself is dumb.
Okay, so are you fighting or are you not fighting?
What I'm doing is participating in free speech to a certain extent. Most of what I'm doing as well is behind the scenes, other things that I won't say.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Okay.
And that's so exactly why I won't say what I'm doing.
But we're on a podcast, so the whole point is to say things.
Oh, I did.
Okay.
He said a whole load of nothing and acted all mysterious like he's on some sort of secret mission, bruv. Fresh Bond.
Here's some truth here for you, Sneako. All these companies that push content and they push narratives are controlled on some level. Rumble, X, are more of a free platform to say what you want, with a caveat, because it's all still being monitored. Now, granted, though, you're not as punished as you would be on YouTube or Twitch. However, here's the kicker. When you make the content, you're put into a box, and there's a score for your social likeness that you're not aware of. And companies, CEOs, and creators of above that level understand this. This is why they don't say certain things, because they're going to be out of the loop. And I'm in these rooms with these people, talking to them, doing things for us, behind the scenes, but I don't want to see on camera.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
This is why my fight is better than your fight. It's still a good fight, though.
You talk like you're a CIA agent who's like having Illuminati meetings with Putin and Kim Jong-un. Just because you speak to the CEOs of like social media companies does not mean that you're behind the scenes crafting for the future of America.
Your solution isn't better than mine.
What do you think my solution is?
I think in Fresh's little mind, he's some sort of undercover agent fighting for America that's out here saying some really groundbreaking and profound things, when really he's just saying things that everybody already knows, and he just brings donuts on a podcast for Myron to debate.
I want to say free Candace Owens. It's very unfortunate to see, but I think she's going to get banned on YouTube very soon.
You think they're going to ban her?
Or maybe they're going to do what they happen to you. But when I got banned on YouTube, it was the same thing. Yeah, I just got hit with like a bunch of warnings at once. I got hit with a bunch of strikes all at once. They started taking on all these videos, and then it was just gone.
What's up?
Oh shit! Here we go again.
I just think these platforms have agendas, and
here we go.
They have rules. And if you don't follow the rules, you're out. It's that simple.
Yes.
However, in a house, you have guests that come every now and then. Some stay longer than they should stay, but they're here anyway. And you have favorites. You know, also favorite guests like Sneako. They come to your house, and you're like, you know what? Play ball, have fun. The ones that I like, I'll give you some warnings. Take your shoes off. Put them by the front door.
Can you land the plane?
The point is, these companies have favorites. And if you're not a favorite, you're out. That's how it works, bro. Their platform. So.
Do you think you said something we don't know?
Huh?
We know this.
No, you don't.
Yeah, nobody knows that platforms favour certain creators and let them get away with certain things. Thanks for that life-changing information, Fresh. Never knew that.
Okay, you realize that some people need to do this. Some people need to put things on the line.
Well, Sneako, I agree with you.
So, but what you're saying, like you keep saying as if we don't know that there's favoritism on social media. Everybody knows this, but some people are going to tell the truth regardless. And if you don't have those people, the truth never gets out there.
Well, guess what? When you're banned, your voice, what does it do to your voice?
You're saying things that are so obvious that we know it gets suppressed and you have to go to different platforms, but the platforms are still there.
But the thing is, you know this and you still did it.
Yes.
Okay.
So what are you saying?
Some people might not know this that are making content.
Everybody knows.
No, they don't.
I talk about the ban quite a bit.
If they did, they wouldn't be getting banned.
Do you think Candace Owens didn't know that there's favoritism on social media?
No. What I'm saying is that, like, if they don't like you, that's the point I'm trying to make here. So if you're not following their agenda and they don't like you, that's when you're fucked.
Okay, who do you think doesn't know that got banned?
A lot of people don't know.
So Fresh seems to think that the people who got banned for speaking on controversial topics are just naive and had no idea that they could get banned, otherwise they'd have never done it. Which just confirms to me that Fresh is a clueless donor. He's got no idea what's going on, bruv.
I just think that people need to hear what's happening behind the scenes. And if they don't hear it, then they make content, I'm going to do what these guys do.
Right.
But there's a risk involved with it.
You're changing your point. You're saying that we shouldn't tell the truth so that we cannot get, we don't get
what
censored.
What I'm saying is, if you end up making content that's not what they want you to say,
they will ban you. We know this, right? But
Yes.
some people have to do that regardless.
No, they don't.
Okay. All right. Okay. We can disagree.
Not everyone wants to be a martyr, bro. And
so you don't have to be a martyr. I'm saying if you don't want to do that, that's fine. But don't try to say that like it's something we don't know. People need to tell the truth regardless of what the consequences are.
You know, people want to make RP content, right? They want to become RP content creators, and they say, "Oh, Myron Fresh, how do I do it?" And we're like, "Yo, just so you know this, when you go into it, you may lose money, you may lose your channel, you may lose friends, and maybe even, your girl." And they say, "You know what? I'm good. I don't want to do it no more." But they didn't know this coming into it. So I'm saying to the public, just so you understand, you follow this pattern, you follow this path, it can happen to you. What's wrong with that?
Okay, but you're saying it to me as if like I didn't know this before. You're like you didn't know this,
No,
and that
you know why I'm looking at you right now?
You say it like you say it like we shouldn't have done it.
No, we both know you were warned, and you still did it. And then
yes,
but they should know so that they can make a choice.
Okay, most of these people are not going to be content creators.
How do you know?
Alright, thanks Fresh, but I think most people already know this stuff because they're not as slow as you. He's making Sneako look like a fucking genius here.
Okay,
you don't know who's watching.
The bigger point is that no matter what happens, tell the truth. Do not let these people hold your balls and decide what you believe is true and what's not as true.
Who are these people?
Okay, Fresh, we know the people that run the platforms.
See, this is why I differ from your opinion and your thoughts, because I think everyone should make a choice. It doesn't have to be always go down this path and be a martyr. I think you can choose.
You don't have to be a martyr.
No, but you're saying
I'm not saying you have to do that
at all costs and ruin things for yourself.
Some people need to do that.
Yeah, but not everyone.
Okay, so you
I'm
don't have
making an argument for people that don't want to do this shit.
Okay,
is that okay?
Then if you guys don't want to tell the truth, that's okay.
That's fine. Yeah.
I'm saying you're shaming it in a way.
I'm telling the truth.
That's
fine.
Yeah, but your rhetoric is that you're shaming it away. Like you should have done this. Or you could have made more money. You could have had Twitter. You could have had Snapchat. You could have had YouTube. Whatever. You lose it, and then you still do it anyway. You still succeed regardless.
And that's good for you.
Oh, so then why do you keep bringing it up as if it's something that I made a mistake?
Well, what do you think?
I just told you what I think 4 times in a row. I don't think I made a mistake. I think I did the right thing.
I think you made a mistake.
Okay. Do you see like do you
listen,
do you hear him looping?
Listen. No.
Do you hear him looping?
We disagree on this part.
Okay.
And the part is you did things that you want to do. You paid a price for it.
So then how is that a mistake if I did what I want to do and I'm happy with the decisions and I told the truth?
Fresh is basically saying that creators should stay on the good side of platforms and not talk about controversial topics so they can still get paid. And I don't know whether Sneako was telling the truth or he got banned just for saying some dumb shit to go viral. But either way, I respect people that try and tell the truth more than people that become little puppets to get money.
Some people don't want to lose their channel or lose their livelihood. And God for sake.
Then you guys can go twerk and do OnlyFans content and then just like run around on Twitch and like then do that.
Well, guess what?
Then do that. There's people there for there. Okay, so you could decide, do you want to make more money and then not tell the truth and not have convictions, or do you want to tell the truth regardless and make a difference in the world? If you want to make more money and run around with celebrities and sell your soul, that's fine. It's really a choice of, do you want to sell your soul or not? I would rather tell the truth. My soul is not for sale.
And that's
if
okay.
you want to sell it, okay. But that's not you should not say it's a mistake to have conviction.
I mean, these streamers aren't going to talk about political issues or controversial topics because they got no idea what they're talking about. It's just not their brand. The same way a politician's not going to make a live stream and start barking. Having said that, the people that have courage to tell the truth and speak on things that other people are scared to speak on, I've got a lot more respect for than the ones that make mindless content.
See, you change your opinion nowadays.
I've never changed my opinion about this. I never regretted anything that I've done telling the truth. I've never told you that, and I've never said that. I don't know why you believe that.
You want me to tell people what happened in that room? I can say it right now.
Say it.
I'm giving the full context here, right?
And they warned me. You're going to yap for 5 minutes about something. Yes, you warned me.
What's going to happen?
And I did not care.
You got an email or a text or something like that. You got banned. Then I was like, fuck, bro. What are you going to do now? Then I asked you, do you regret doing this? You said no. But you did say, wish it didn't happen. Because things would be different. You'd probably be further ahead.
Okay, so you just proved my point.
Huh?
You just proved my point.
So you said verbally you didn't regret it, but I could see it. You did. Even though you didn't say it. Hold on. Bro, I was there.
You could see
then,
the words in my eyes? Yeah,
bro,
obviously it was a difficult situation.
Bro, you were freaking out.
Yes, of course. Things get I'm sure Candace is freaking out right now. I'm sure Chris is freaking out. I'm sure Pavel Durov in jail is freaking out right now.
Not everyone wants to go through that bullshit.
If you don't want to go through difficult situations because you don't care about telling the truth, then that's fine.
No. So hold on. By your argument, everyone on here should, you know what? Make a channel on YouTube.
No. I'm not saying that. That wasn't my argument.
No. I'm telling you what.
I'm saying some people need to do it.
No, that's fine.
Then do not call the people that do it. Do not shame them and say you made a mistake.
I didn't shame them. I shamed you.
Okay, so I'm in that category. Don't say that I made a mistake because I never said that and I do not believe that.
Hold on. You and I both know if you didn't get banned on YouTube, where you be today?
It probably running around with OnlyFans in LA.
No.
Is that what the life that you want people to live?
You're putting in a content because you want to make it look bad.
That's what I would be doing. That's if I was a mainstream YouTuber, I would be making nonsense content, selling a lie, not telling the truth. Some people need to do it. If I had stayed on YouTube, would I have made more money? Maybe. Would I be have more industry connection? Would I be at a Diddy party and a Mike Rubin party? Maybe. But is that worth trading for what I have now? No. And like you said earlier, the most important thing is a connection to God. That's something that I've been able to find. If I still had all the mainstream connections and I still was doing the dance that they want you to dance to, would I have a connection with God? Maybe not. So do not say I made a mistake. You're doing the smirk thing, but it's a silly argument you're making.
You know why I think that's bullshit?
Why?
I know you very well, Sneako. I knew you for quite a while. You go from genre to genre based on how I can benefit you in the moment, right?
What did you say?
You go from genre to genre, which is I want to say, not genre, but different types of content based on your current situation. For example, you did the stuff about being free-spirited.
And I still do. I just made a documentary about it.
And then you went from that to Red Pill.
And I'm still here on a Red Pill podcast right now.
The point is, you go from topic to topic.
Fresh has been a complete donut this whole debate, but he's got a point about this one. Sneako does seem to change his character depending on who he's with or what's current. One minute he was trying to be mini Andrew Tate and he was obsessed with the Red Pill, then the next thing he's obsessed about religion and he's even talking about Muslims in not the best way, and now he's a Muslim. So I think what Fresh is saying is Sneako's only acting that he's happy with his choice because that's the only choice that he has. But if he could go back and maybe make more money on YouTube and not say some of the things that he said, he would.
So why am I going to tell them, yeah, go be a martyr, tell the truth and get banned? For what?
Okay.
Unless you want to, go ahead.
We're going in circles. The point is, some people need to do it, and if you don't want to, that's fine. But don't shame the people, and we should be encouraging the people.
No, I'm shaming you.
We should be encouraging the people, like when the guy comes on and he risks his job.
I did.
Okay. So what is the shame with me? What is your...
I'm just trolling you.
Okay, so you're just yapping like one of the who come on the panel just for content?
Because
that's exactly what he's done the entire conversation. He's just yapped away about nothing. Just like the donuts that he brings on the podcast.
I know certain things behind the scenes. I won't say the camera. But it's I just think you could have been huge, bro.
Okay. You keep saying that, but you can't change what happened.
No, I'm not saying that.
So why do you keep saying that?
Because we both know you could have stopped it.
Actually, I would advise people, if you have real convictions and you believe in something, tell it no matter the cost. What's more important is that you know you did the right thing and the people around you are proud of you.
If you're doing this willy-nilly, what do you really have? Nothing.
Are you disagreeing with me or not?
I am.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What are you talking about? I just told you. You have a choice to make. Either you make content.
Right, I can't do this anymore.
I can't either, because you're going to loops.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Fresh's last 2 remaining brain cells are fighting for first place. The guy's a complete muppet that makes absolutely no sense. He's made Sneako look like a genius with a backbone. Even Myron took Sneako's side.
I think you did the right thing. I think if you had stuck on YouTube, more than likely you probably wouldn't have found God. You wouldn't have converted to Islam. You'd be a degenerate like Aiden Ross and Kai Cenat. You'd be doing dumbass content. I don't think you made a mistake at all. I think you did the right thing. You introduced me to some people, and I think that was, forged some great relationships as well.
I've made money. I've been around celebrities, but there's something of value in there.
If Sneako's actually being genuine and wants to make a difference by telling the truth instead of making degenerate content, and I respect that. But only time will tell that it's actually genuine and it's not just because he's got no other choice. And only time will tell how long it takes for Fresh to make a fucking point.